Hi everyone, welcome to part two of turning Sims into basically the pride flags, using the colors of the pride flags to basically decide what each Sims outfits are. So if you didn't watch part one, I'm gonna show you which ones we have already done. So the ones that we have already done is the non-binary flag, the pansexual flag, and just a minute, bisexual flag. And I did spin the wheel to see which one I'll be doing first each time. Now, as you can see, I already went through all the outfits and stuff like that, and this is what the sim started out with, and I will go to where the sim ended. So this was originally my 7 Deadly Sins. I was gonna do a video for that, but I decided not to. I'm holding off on that. This one, I got the gay flag. And the pronouns I decided to do is they, them. And so I'm gonna go through what I did. I believe I started out with hair. So, I started going through, I believe, wait, yeah. Oh, I went through, okay, I got where the tattoos was, but I did end up getting to the hair. So, now I'm getting to the hair. Okay. So I decided to go with this color because it's kind of like the beginning of the gay flag. And since I'm doing these all female, I'm like, how can I do the gay flag and still have a female sim? I'm gonna have it be him, she, them, they, them, a drag queen. That's what I decided to do. Okay, so I got hair, and drag queens are known to have, to do like the big hair. Sometimes it's not always the big hair, but they prefer to do the big hair. And so I cycled through trying to find a good outfit that's, wasn't too, wasn't too over the top, but enough over the top. So I cycled through trying to find something that screamed, something that would like walk. I have been obsessed with this butterfly top, so I decided on the butterfly top because I just thought it was cool. And it also had like a swatch with like the same kind of color as the beginning of the gay flag. And the middle part is white. And so I was looking through pants. And then I finally eventually landed on these sparkly shorts. And I was like looking like, okay, maybe am I gonna do some fun like little like sparkly nylons for it, and I was just trying to decide what would look good with this, but not be like over the top. So I was cycling through. I went to skirts. Maybe I won't do the sparkly shorts, but I did land on the sparkly shorts eventually. Those pants looked good with it too. And that skirt was pretty good. And yet again, trying to figure out am I gonna do these nylons or not. And that was before the Halloween one. Of course, that was also for the Halloween pack. And then you also had the kitties pack too, with the kind of like, was it netting ones? And yeah, again, yeah, see. So I'm trying to get for us so fast because we have 5. We have 5 Sims to go through. And for my makeup, since my flag is since I'm like asexual, I did the colors of the asexual flag for my makeup. And I even did some jewels. I made my lip dark because I do end up doing the asexual flag, and I do like a blackish lip for her. Okay, so I found the nylons for the kitties one, and then I was just trying to figure out shoes because the blue shoes have been giving me like a hard time. I think I finally got the blue shoes. Okay, let's see. Because I went to the nails. Yes, I went to the nails. I did the nails. I did all of that. Am I at the makeup part maybe? Okay, I did the nails. I did some bands. I actually did accessories with these ones and not with the first ones. Sorry. So then we must be up here because I already got necklace. And I'm sure we're gonna get to the makeup soon. And I think I end up maybe switching the color of the eyes eventually. But I was like looking at necklaces now, but I did get the color of nails. And then makeup, of course. As you see, I switched the color of the eyes. I ended up sticking with this eye shop because they like to do, like, you know, a lot of, like, big, bold colors with their makeup, and it's like it goes all the way up to where the eyebrow is, where they draw the eyebrow at. And then I went for, like, the lip, and of course I went for a blue lip to go to the end of the gay flag. And you see me cycling through trying to get the white blue. And I eventually do land on the blue. These ones I did add eyelashes to. I forgot to add the eyelashes to the other ones. Oh my goodness. But eventually I did. So I'm just trying to cycle through this as fast as I can. And that's the end. Okay, so that's the gay flag. Yet again, if you guys have any ideas of what I should name these Sims, let me know. Okay, now we're going to my flag. And this one was originally Sloth. Listen. And so I went off to, like, what would I wear? Because like I'm asexual, and like I'm saying, like I'm not going off of like what people generically think of when they think of people who have this sort of like sexual identifier. And I go she/her, and I kind of have like short sort of like hair. I don't have black. I don't have black, obviously, but the black was because it was the first color of the flag. So I went for black, and then of course gray is the second, so I'm trying to find a nice gray top. And yet, like, that's kind of blind. Like, the color for the flags, for the asexual flag, like the only color we have is like purple. The rest we have like black, which is shade, gray, which is a color technically, but it's a boring color, and then white, which is also a shade. So I stuck with that top and that skirt because they kind of go in the same pack, so of course they go together. And then I did those purple shoes. You think I would give more love to well, I think I went for those purple shoes. For the my flag, but I didn't. And also I did some, as you can see, I did some accessories for these ones too as well. I did the nails, the same as the toenails, and I think I did, yes, I did. I cycled through looking for bracelets to see what I liked for it. So yeah, like, it took me longer with these ones because I actually did accessories compared to the other ones, which I have not done accessories for. But I will do them accessories for them officially, and I will put these Sims in the gallery and have a link of the so that way you guys can check it out if you guys want to download these Sims in your game, or if you want to go and basically give them like a makeover yourself and have fun, then go ahead. I won't be offended if you guys change the styles of these characters. Like, I won't be offended at all. But yeah, it took longer because I was cycling for jewelry, and I didn't want to do anything that the other ones have already had for jewelry, and not all of them had jewelry. Got the little wave bracelet going on. Cycling blue. Yeah, this is fun. So I would have done this video sooner, but I decided to spend time at parents' house, and I usually don't really make, unless I kitten videos, I don't make videos at my parents' house because other kittens just running around, and they love the cats. So of course, like, if you're on your computer, they're like, ooh, we want attention. We're gonna walk across the computer, slip on the keyboard. As you can see, I stuck with that bracelet right here. This one. Which was in the werewolf one. And then, like I said, they like to slip on the keyboard. I messed up. I did wings, I believe, with these. With this one too. Maybe? Let's see. I'm gonna go up, because I think I did wings, but I'm not sure. And I want to get to the makeup part, because you guys have looked at the hands long enough. Oh, hands long enough. Because we have, like, oh my goodness, 3 more to go through. 3 more. So I did that. Okay, now we're getting to the makeup. So I'll just assign, like, Okay, this outfit's not too, like, flashy, so obviously not anything too flashy with the makeup. You can see me tapping away my keyboard because I'm trying to cycle through this as fast as I can. But yeah, I was just trying to find, like, the perfect kind of, like, eyeshadow to go with it. And I do believe I ended up just doing purple eyeshadow, for that. And then, I just did, like, for the cheeks, just, normal kind of skin, like, nice cheeks. And then I do end up eventually doing the dark lip for, this one. Gosh, I wish cycling through when it went quite faster. But yeah, let's, back to the games real quick, since we're just cycling through this. First is getting along very well with the kittens. He likes playing them. There you go, there's the lip. And, they seem to, like, really like him, which is good. Okay, now we're doing jewelry up here, trying to find, like, a necklace. Like I said, I did accessories on this one, so long. Again, I was trying not to make this too long. So yeah. But yeah, I didn't really, like, we had, a family friend coming into town, on the day of, like, Pride Parade here in Spokane. So I ended up basically doing stuff with him since we never really see him. And so I didn't do anything for that. Okay. So this one was originally Gluttony, and she ended up having the lesbian flag. And so I did end up starting with like the hair, and she already had like the orange hair, which was perfect. For this character. And I was like I didn't take too long to choose the hair. I chose that hair because that was pretty cool, nice edgy haircut. And then I was like thinking, okay, I don't want to go for what people like think of when they think like lesbian, because it's like different kinds of like lesbians. They're like, like the ones that you automatically think of, which are like kind of like the ones that are kind of like tomboyish and just like more like guys clothing and stuff like that, and maybe be like muscular or something like that. And then there's like the ones who are kind of like dressed like kind of like how I dress, like feminine and stuff like that. And then there's some that are just like in the middle, and it's like the same thing with people with like gay guys, like either like feminine, or they can be masculine, or they can be a little bit in the middle. And there's like so. Yeah, I just, like I said, don't want to go for, like, stupid. And then as you see, like, I'm like, no, this is going too stereotypical. I kind of just don't want it to be too boyish. And I just want to show that them, yeah. But of course, it was orange because that's also still. And now we're getting into the whites. And we got the pants. I kind of like this jacket, so I was looking for pants, like, okay, what would get good for, this top? It was kind of like, I think, what is it called, like a bomber jacket or something like that? I don't know much about fashion. You would, like, see me and think, like, I know, like, a lot about fashion. I know absolutely nothing about fashion. I just know what I like, and, yeah. Okay, now we're on to like the shoes, and thanks to the Sims base game update, we do end up getting these like one shoes that I end up choosing, and it actually has like the color of the flag, which is like absolutely perfect for this, because and those are the shoes I end up choosing right there. Beautiful. I do end up, of course, like all the other ones, go for the nails, but for like the bisexual nails, they don't really have like much of the pink. They have more of like the orange going into like more like yellowish white territory. So I did the toenails, even though you can't see them. I did them pink to make up for that. Now, no, do I give her joy? I think I give her joy. Yeah, I give her some wings. because she's wearing this jacket, so you can't really do much jewelry-wise. So then I think I end up getting to makeup. Oh yeah, I do give her like piercings, facial piercings and stuff like that. And I just didn't want to do like too feminine of like makeup. I wanted to try to find kind of like a good like in between, but I just was having like a hard time because I was doing of course orange, and I choose that eyeshadow, which I think is like not too bad. It's not too showy. And I'm like, okay, gotta get the white in there maybe somehow by doing like the eyeliner white. Of course, and then I do cheeks. She's like a little bit tannish, so worked on that. Give her a nice pink lip. So that we can pick in that, and that here comes the piercings. Here comes the piercings. So it's like, okay, what piercings will look good on them? So I did like an eyebrow piercing. I did a nose piercing. I don't think they have like lip piercings right now. I'm surprised that they don't have lip piercings in The Sims yet. But they do, correct me, because I don't think I saw lip piercings. Then I tried to do like ear piercings, trying to think of like, cause you only see the earrings on this side, so it's like, what should I do for the earrings? Oh, I did those earrings. I'm like, I can't use those earrings. Like, oh, maybe the feather earrings are kind of cool. I love feather earrings. I don't own any. I wish I did though. And I was like trying to like find kind of like cool, kind of like edgy type of earrings. I guess something like an alt girl would wear. I guess we would say she kind of looks a little bit almost like an alt girl. So I just gave her like those like hoops, and there we go. There's the lesbian they them, which I could bathe them with some nice hoops. Okay, this was originally green, and green became the transgender, and oh my goodness, this one was actually not too difficult because I only had 3 colors to work with. And a lot of the other ones at the beginning, I only had 3 colors to work with. I guess you can say that the gay and lesbian flag 3 colors are just variations of like the same color, like a color gradient. Going into like kind of like a white and then going into the other color. So luckily that didn't like make it too hard. So I took off all the makeup. And this is just blue, white, and pink for this one. So yeah, and I kind of like go like and like transition between like the colors and stuff like that. So of course I felt like, oh, and I had to like re-look that because I kept looking at pink tops. Like I looked at the flags like, oh, it's blue, not pink. Okay. At least I don't have to worry about doing blue shoes. I can do like pink shoes. But I kept like I didn't realize that that color was blue until I looked at it. So I do cycle through like a lot of like blue pink tops before I realize blue. And like I feel bad about that. I was like, oh my goodness, how am I so stupid about like not checking to make sure I have the right color? Boss. Oh my goodness, VC, what are you doing? But like at this point, it's like I already gone like what, like 3 done, and having to try to figure out outfits for them, and like trans, like I'm trying to figure like what well am I gonna go? Am I gonna go for like like oh obviously this person was like a boy and then decided to transition into a girl. So am I gonna make this like more like feminine? Am I gonna do like a little bit masculine or like a combination of like feminine masculine? And like I don't know. Maybe. But like I said, it took me a while to realize blue. And blue's like my favorite color. Gosh, Gilly. How could you be stupid? So stupid. But that one has like kind of like the colors perfectly, but I decided not to use them. And still not realizing it until, like, oh, well, you'll see once the top turns blue that I realize blue. And that's when I cycle through, like, that top, and I go through, like, the bottom still, not realizing, toppy blue. She be blue. But I was like, oh, that goes good together. Let me see. Blue bottoms. Pink. No, that's too much pink. I had to do maybe white. Go to white. And I go back to that one, and then I go to this dress. Nah. And this is for like the cutie one. Cute girly one. And there we go. Finally realized toppy blue. It's like, oh, that's the one that goes together with that top. But I can't do that. So, there we go. I will get back to it. Yeah, there we go. Nope. Side. But I do go back to that score in the end. I do go back to the score. There it is again. There she is. Okay. Do I want to do stockings? No. Maybe not do stockings. I decide not to do stockings. It was going to be a little bit too much. And I didn't feel like it was needed, the stockings. So I just ditched the stockings, and then I focus on the shoes. And like, okay, we're just going to do white shoes then. And I do decide on a pair. I don't remember which one I decide on. I think it's that one. I do decide on it. And yes, I think I see my changing the nails. There we go. I got the nails. Done. And yet again, long sleeves. So you can't really do anything jewelry-wise. Do I do anything jewelry? I don't think I do anything jewelry. Because we're up here now. With the hair. And so I decide to do... I eventually decide what I'm gonna do, but like, I do that one because I like the way. Now it's time for makeup. And of course, the first color I got right this time, blue. And that really does bring out the eyes. I have like naturally blue eyes, so those blue eyes pop. And I do end up doing just kind of like a natural color blush. I do, of course, pink lips. And then I do the jewelry for like the kitty jewelry for this one. How long is this video going? I don't know. Let's see when we get to the point. Okay, I think I try to do like pink. Get pink in there. I don't think I end up keeping the pink though. Gosh. Guys, I wish this like redo thing was like faster. Maybe guys just do like the Emerald Assault and just show you guys that and just like do like, oh, I had this whole tape process and it took me a while to like get to this. Like I was cycling through tops. I was cycling through this. I'm just killing my game by trying to. And we just got one more to go. We got freaking the pride flag because that was the last flag I did. Okay, now I go. There we go. Falling to the blush. We're gonna get to the lips. Yeah, we're gonna to the lips. My last one, I was just like up to like 100, and stuff like that. And like, let's get this going. Let's do it. It's pride. Woo! But like, it's what. It's July now. June is over. Pride is over. Pride month's over, so it's less like I'm taking it down a notch, and I'm tired. I am freaking tired. So yeah, and just trying to figure out the lip color. I'm just trying to get this as fast as I can, but it's just like the game is just like, woo, girl. Try to keep up with you, but I can't. Okay, but we have one more to go. Which is the pride flag. And thank gosh, we have like no more. to go through. I know there's a ton more flags. I know there's a ton more flags out there, but I just went for like the ones that like everyone knows because there's like so many new ones that like I haven't heard about. I'm sure a lot of people have heard about, but I haven't heard about. So, yeah, they really exist. No, I'm just kidding. They do exist. They do exist. No, I just decided to go for like the ones that everyone like knows and stuff like that to make it easier. Because I only have like 8 Sims, can only have 8 Sims in a household. Gosh, I would never play a household with freaking 8 Sims. That would be a nightmare. I don't know how anyone could do that. If you can, gosh bless you, because I could not. I honestly could not handle freaking that many Sims. I could not. Okay. Finally, we're finally done, and you can't really see it. I had to tone it a little bit, but I did get the aliens. So there she is. There's the transgender flag in all of her glory. Okay. So now we have the pride flag, and this was pride. This was the Sim of pride. So this one was just like, oh, perfect. Perfect. Oh, what should we do that? Lay them. Let's do lay them real quick. Okay, there we go. And I did do one that was like vanity because that's like the one that replaced pride was vanity, and a lot of people still go off to like the original Sims, which is pride, which is this one, and then the other one, which is like wrath, envy, gluttony, greed, sloth, lust. You know that. I was thinking about like going to CC's and finding like a rainbow hair and stuff like that. But it's like, how far do I want to go like this rainbow route? And I didn't do the newer flag because I know there's a newer flag. But like the rainbow flag already has like all those colors basically in it. So it's like, do I really need to do that? No. But yeah, I tried to find like colorful hair, but we only got so much colorful hair and it only has like so many colors in it. It's like I had to find hair where I can do earrings because I want to do earrings. I go with this hair and then like, okay, we got like a lot of like rainbow options, but like what am I gonna do for like clothes rainbow wise? Am I gonna go like gaudish with this and just have it be like rainbow? Or do I want to like actually make this like look like a nice rainbow? And we do have some stuff that has some rainbow colors in it, kind of like this has like the holster thing has kind of like pastel-y rainbow colors in it. And then the wedding one, we got all those like rainbow ones. We got this kind of like, eventually go to the one that actually has, there's the rainbow because of that. Maybe I'll do that. No. And then like this, no. This, okay. She's gonna wear this. This is what she's gonna wear. And we do have rainbow sneakies, which I go for these rainbow sneakies. And then I have rainbow nails, so we're gonna go to that. And of course the toenails, but you can't see those. Because why would you be able to see the toenails? She's buying freaking Converse or whatever you call it. High tops. So we got these rainbow rings. It's like, there's the wave bracelets again. I chose this one eventually. So there we go, there she is, she's back. And then it's like, okay, maybe rainbow bracelets on this side. Are there any rainbow bracelets for this wrist? No. Okay, and this one didn't take as long as the young ones. Thank the holy dog. Thank you. So then we end up going and I picked these cute rainbow earrings. And of course we got the rainbow necklace from Wedding Stories. And then eyeshadow, we got this eyeshadow, but then we got this one in the base game, and even though I already did a sim with that, which was the bisexual flag with this, and I said don't want to do repeats, it's like, it's a new one, might as well give her some love and do this one. I don't like how like red they make the nose, so I kind of try to like tone down the redness of like the nose, but also like making the colors bright because I didn't want to look hope like she's like sick, because when you do like wet blush on the nose, it does look like you have like a stuffy nose. It's like I don't want to make her look like she's sick. And you can't really see the sparkly eyeliner I end up doing, which is red, but you can't see it because of that eyeshadow. You just cannot see it for some reason. You can't see the eyeliner all that well. I don't know why. I don't know why you can't. And then I think I just do like a red lip for her, right? Oh, yep, there we go. That's the red lip. And there we go. That is all of the flags that I did. I did 8 flags, people. That is freaking crazy. But I hope you guys all had a great Pride Month yet again. If you have any names for these Sims, leave in the comments down below. If you want any Sims related content, let me know also in the comments, because the new pack is coming out this month. We got fairies. I'm definitely gonna play around the fairies. I'm also gonna play with like the nature kind of like nomad kind of thing they got going on, that too. I know everyone does like the Rex Witches thing. I don't really do the Rex Witch thing. Like, if I want my Sims to have a better life than I have, and that means they're gonna have some those dollar samosas, then that's what they're gonna have. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the kitten videos. The kittens are going to be leaving us very soon. They're at like 2 pounds, which means they're going to get fixed, which means they're going to take us away from us. And I wish I could adopt all of them, but I can't sell enough. So I'm going to just be like, and first is going to have no more kitty friends. He's in Kittyland right now. He's been in Kittyland for a couple of days. And I'm going to be going back to Kittyland soon. So, more kitty videos until the day they leave us. Look forward to that. Love you guys. Enjoy your summer. Bye.